Alright everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Overly Modded Repentance. Today we're gonna hop in as Eden, because I really would appreciate an easy start, Eden. Oh, yeah, no, that about... Yeah, okay. And before anyone... First of all, here's the seed, because it's great. EJNBHK0M. I don't know if it'll work if you don't have my exact mods. Before anyone says anything like, he probably held R until he got this. Wow, what a scumlord. That is partly true. I had an Eden start just before this for Overly Modded, but it was really abysmal, and I got like 15 minutes into the run, and then I was like, listen, this is not going well. Like, this is not a good video, so I stopped because it was not a good video. It wasn't even like, it was a pretty bad run, but like, I was fine, my health was fine, but I was just like, yeah, I'm not having fun. So we decided to start again. This is the reset after that one. Archie C-section. Yeah, I don't even fully like, I was not, I wanted something good. And this is a bit more than what I was even asking for. And Fettered Heart is from the Curse Collection, new mod that we reviewed recently on the channel. If you haven't seen the mod and want to know what it's about, I would recommend going and checking out the video. It's genuinely super good mod, and that video has all the items, trinkets, curses, and everything that go in the mod in it. So, yeah, I would recommend checking it out. But, wow, I'm just kind of at a loss for words here. C-section Archie start. I mean, either one is good, right? Familiar Tears have a chance to drop coins when hitting enemy, sure. Yeah, either one of these is really good for a start. But both of them is really something else. Also, we gotta remember that Eternal Heart. Like, our stats aren't even that good. Pretty meh rate of fire, okay-ish damage. But, like, it doesn't matter. As you see, we're not melting bosses yet, but that's the key word. Yeah, when you have C-section, you're guaranteed to. I'm, like, lost. I really don't know what to say or do. You're not, like, excuse me? This isn't the treatment I'm used to when it comes to Isaac. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's Seagram, but it's worth getting the key, and, like, you know, we might as well check. Well, like, yeah, this isn't the treatment I'm used to. Ooh, no, this is definitely... I don't know how we didn't get... I think I saw it and was like, I'll bomb it after the room, finish the room, then was too distracted by C-section. Yeah, so this is... We have 5 hearts and 2 soul hearts going into the second floor, along with Fettered Heart, C-section, and Archie. So, you know... so, question... The juices. Okay. The question of the day is about juice and what your favorite type of juice is, because, now, I've asked this question of the day already, which is why I said the juices, but I'm only now realizing I don't think I've asked it in this episode, because I think that was just the last episode that I tried to record. Okay, by the way, this is what Fettered Heart does. I know it kind of got showcased in that fly room, but any enemy with a chain like that, he'll deal damage to every enemy in the room when hitting him. I think it's less damage than you're dealing to him, but it's still usually a good amount, like enough to kill most of the room, if not weaken them to the point where one baby should finish them off. But yeah, anyway... So, the whole thing with the juices that I'm trying to get at is what the hell is your favorite juice? Okay, I'm there. All right, finally we're at the point where I'm actually asking the question, what is your favorite juice? And I listen, vegetable juices can be counted in this. However, I'm going to tell you right now. Oh wait, he's still alive, huh? I don't ever think there's a world in which vegetable juices outrule fruit juices. Now, I'm sure there's... I pressed space to skip the fucking cutscene, dude. Oh my god, I can't. I actually need to pause. That hurt. Alright, I'm partially recovered. I'm not gonna lie. First of all, my keyboard just is not working. There we go. I'm still greatly upset. I don't know. It feels like the boss cutscene didn't even play, because every time I walk into a boss room, I hit spacebar once, it skips the cutscene. I guess I might have just double tapped it, but that one really hurt. I'll be honest, like, today has not been my #1 day for Isaac. I woke up with a bit of a migraine. So, and I'm not, and this isn't my excuse for using the Archie, by the way. This is gonna be my excuse for what's it called? Commentating so poorly. See, there we go, great example. Yeah, I woke up with a bit of a migraine, and it's just not in the world. Like, I'm not in that bad of a mood or anything, but I'm in, like, just not a good mood, you know? I'm just existing, basically. And, like, I tried, so I did say this is my second time, like, my second try recording. This is not my second time recording. This is my second time recording a Eden start. So I did that one Eden start, but I also did a Cain start and an Isaac start, and just could not get the good old commentary to actually flow and work. So I have not finished the recording. So I'm gonna say right now, there's a decent chance that the commentary in this video is gonna suck, but I gotta get a video out, so we're just gonna go with it. And like, because I was riding off the energy at the beginning of starting with Arky and C-section, it was pretty great. Yeah, I was doing fine. The commentary wasn't fantastic, but it was there. Now we've completely lost the Arky side of things, and that like just hurt. Like that just strictly hurt. So we're gonna keep going because I've been trying to record for about an hour and haven't made any progress. And keep in mind, yeah, we're taking damage here. That's not even a question. Keep in mind, like, it's almost 6. I have to get a video out, and I'm trying to record 2. Like, on stream days, I try to record 2 videos, because on non-stream days, I try to edit. But I have a schedule planned, basically, and I'm trying to get the schedule to work out. But the problem is, when there's recording days like today, where I really am just, like, not in it, that doesn't work. But the reason I'm trying to record 2 videos a day is, like, not 2 videos a day, but 2 videos on stream days, is so I can actually get to the point where I have a backlog. So if I have like a recorded day like today where I'm actually so not in it, I can not record, and that's what I want. But you know, right now I'm in the process of getting that backlog going, so it ain't necessarily the easiest thing in the world. Oh yeah, we just can't buy things while holding a poop, naturally, because when you're holding a poop, you're too busy to actually buy things. I get it. But like, yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world to record when you feel like you don't want to record, right? And today's definitely one of those days, but I need to get the backlog started before I can get around that, and you know, so right now the goal is get backlog started, but it's definitely gonna be a process, and I hope within a few days we can finally be there, because now I'd say most days I'm not in a mood where I'm like, oh boy, I just don't want to record. Like, I'd say it's rarer to have a day like that than to have a day where I'm like in a good recording mood. So it's not like it's often anyway. So assuming it takes me a few days to get a backlog started, realistically this should be the last day where this is even a issue at all. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I know I asked a question the day about the juices. I'm just gonna kind of rush this question of the day a little. Basically, my favorite juice is definitely apple juice. I feel like every other, like orange juice and pineapple juice are up there, but they're so strong that it's like, you know, sometimes it's a bit much. So we'll go with apple juice for my favorite juice, definitely. Chili bean, frosty tooth, sure. But yeah, so we're just gonna get through this recording today, and I do apologize if the commentary is somewhat lacking and my energy is lower, because keep in mind, I also stream today, so like, you know, I can't be doing this for forever, because A, I have to stream, B, I have to have time to kind of take some Tylenol and like lay the fuck down so I can potentially oh, anathema, that's you're guaranteed a curse every floor, but it's a 1.8 times damage multiplier. Abyss is pretty darn good. I'm not gonna lie. Abyss is solid, and it gives us a chance to attack even when we're not charging, so I'll take it. But yeah, with 2 recordings to do, I do just gotta get them done. Curse of Creation makes it so whenever we blow up a rock, it has a chance to respawn, which is definitely just a positive. It basically means, hey, if you have a tinted rock, you could get multiple, and anything other than that, it's just like not really a problem, you know? Because like, oh yeah, but like rocks could like sometimes respawn and get in your way. Okay, so that doesn't really matter is the thing. Also, we do have a frost fly from Abyss sucking up chili tootie bean, I think, so that's good. Having any way to deal ice damage is really nice. I mean, it also seems like it just seems pretty solid. Mended Knife is the knife familiar, and while I do actually really want it, I'm gonna get more flies, and I do apologize. That's also from the Curse Collection. It seems to be the only mod that's actually functioning right now, considering we have seen 3 items from it, and like also then just salsa, and that's my entire list of modded items. So props to you, Curse Collection, because I've actually been wanting to see more of your items since you're newer. But I apologize to Mended Knife. It's an item I actually quite enjoy, because it's the knife from the alt path, except it never goes away. And that's like, listen, that's really good. You know, the knife does solid damage. It is just free damage, right? It's just like having a mob's knife on top of your attack. Less so, definitely less good than that, but still, it's very similar to having a mom's knife in your knife. And obviously, I really like mom's knife. Also, that rock came back as a non-tinted rock, and I really thought it would come back as a tinted rock, and I'm kind of sad now. But that's fine. Bomb, sure. Sure, sure. It's just a card that'll hurt an enemy, and that's like fine. Oh, you know what probably happened there? We blew up 2 rocks at once. The rock that wasn't a tinted rock is probably the rock that came back, if I had to guess. So that's not bad. Fettered Heart also. I do like the like screen shake effect. Okay. See, IBS isn't scary. It's not scary at all. Bomb is just death, but I'm gonna assume it's doubled right now because it says it's doubled. Well, like, we have the item we picked up in the shop, by the way, which I failed to explain in the slightest. Dark Prince's Crown is going to be a sucky suck action. But yeah, so the item we sucked up is basically, what's it called? Tarot Cloth, but for loot cards, which are the cards with, like, the bluish silver background to them. Another curse of creation. Don't forget, we will get a curse every single floor. And to be honest, I am more than fine with that. It made it so we got a lot of damage, right? So it's definitely a worthwhile, like the price is worth it. You know, you pay with just getting some curses, and like a lot of the curses aren't even that bad from the curse collection. They're kind of just like a mild annoyance, and like there's some curses in Isaac that aren't mild annoyances. You know, they are like when you get them, you are pissed that they exist, right? And I'm sort of happy that the curse collection added curses that I'm not just okay with, but they definitely hinder you, but they're also fun, right? Like the champions one, it makes enemies more likely to be champions, and I like it because let's see. Oh, we have curse of creation, and let's see, can we get another tinted rock? No, we cannot. And in fact, okay, there we go. Curse of creation, wasted bomb. Okay, it's a curse, got it. But yeah, so like. There were just some... Ooh, that hurt. There goes... Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, thank you, IBS. Why did we take it? I'm not sure. But yeah, so... A lot of the cursor are just kind of like, damn, that sucks. And that's a comfortable place for me. Because, like, Curse of the Lost is extremely annoying, you know? Curse of the Maze is also extremely annoying. They don't actually add any difficulty or make you lose anything. They're just annoying. While the curses from Curse Collection, most of them will actually make you lose something. Like... Curse of Champions actually gives and takes. It makes it so the game is genuinely harder, not just annoying. Also, it's not called Curse of Champions, by the way, but we're going to keep calling it Curse of Champions. But yeah, it'll make it so the game's actually harder. Curse of Famine makes it so you lose out on consumables, and that's definitely a good take. There's like a Curse of the Blind one, which is that one's, you know, it basically just tests your Isaac knowledge because you have a silhouette you can see, and so it's like Curse the Blind, but if you had a black silhouette of items. So, like... All the curses aren't like Isaac curses, which are always just like, oh, curse the maze. Sometimes you teleport. It's annoying. And sometimes you'll want to go alt path and then, no, not alt path. Sometimes you want to go to the beast and then you'll get teleported to the mom fight and then not be able to go. It's like, okay, well, why is that even a feature? Like, why? Like, the vanilla curses are definitely so much more annoying than the curse collection curses. The curse collection curses are hard. You know, they add a challenge to Isaac, but that's a good thing, because it's a curse. They're not supposed to make the game easier. Ordinary Life is really good. And I think that's the familiar we got that one time. I'm good, basically. -1 heart container, so it's -2 heart containers, +2 bone hearts, lower HP. You know, I think it's also, like, technically a boss room item, but, like, I'll just take it. We also could reroll, and I think we're going to. We don't really want. If it was an active item, we probably would have taken it and sucked it, but that's fine. We'll go to the item room because obviously we want to get our items and not just kind of like brush past them. Also, it's kind of I already kind of forgot this is the Arky run that we completely botched, and now I feel bad. Now that I remember, I feel horrible. That's just sucks. Why would we ever do that to ourselves? It is my fault, definitely. I was just an idiot, but like. I'm gonna watch that back when I'm done, because I swear to God it felt like there wasn't even a cutscene. And if there wasn't a cutscene, then it's no longer my fault, and I'll almost be relieved. Isaac pulling some bullshit and getting you to like do something stupid, that's common. But like doing it myself, that's just awful, right? That just sucks to hear. Can you please, my guy? Dude. Oh my fucking God. Isaac needs to stop it with that. Yeah, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna yoink. Isaac's Heart, I don't even hate it. Mom's Box, I don't even hate it, but I do prefer Abyss over Mom's Box, and I don't feel like having an Isaac's Heart run. We have a C-section run. All I feel like doing is just winning the run, right? I'm just gonna play and win. There'll probably be a couple pauses here and there. I do need to get food at some point. I'm pretty fucking hungry. I don't know what episode I've said what, but I did wake up relatively late today. But you know, waking up late, you still haven't eaten in the period of time. So I woke up late, haven't eaten yet, and then decided to try to record. Been recording for an hour. It's 6 p.m. and I need to eat. I had a little bit of something. You know what I mean? Curse of Decay makes it so some consumables when they drop will eventually despawn. That I like. You know that's very solid. It makes it so it doesn't inherently take anything from you, but you have to play with it in mind. You know, it allows min-max plays are going to be less min-maxing now because you can't leave all this shit on the floor then come back later for whatever reason. Like if you were Keeper, this one would really hurt, for instance. I think this is a well-designed curse that I'm a fan of, and I think a lot of the curses in this mod have that vibe to them. So, like there, if we weren't fast or if we just like didn't pay attention, those wouldn't have been a thing. With Keeper, that's really good for Sacrum plays, but bam, now it's not. Like I think it's super cool. The Curse Collection is definitely my favorite of the collection mods because it doesn't just add items; it changes the game. You know, it gives these curses, which no matter how heavily modded I play. I don't even know, like, there's probably a couple other curse mods out there that add some curses, but, like, I don't know them. I don't have them installed. So, at some point in every single run I do, for the most part, we're gonna get, like, a curse or two from the Curse Collection. So, the Curse Collection will now be one of those, like, reoccurring members that is just always here. Okay. Really, there's a wicked distance raw. Yeah, it'll be the type of mod that we see forever. And I'm really happy about that, because a lot of mods that you'll install, and then, like, Dented Chalice. We've had a good amount of overly modded runs, including on stream and everything, over the time. And Dented Chalice is a standalone mod that adds a trinket that I literally knew nothing about. So it felt like, well, you know, like, why did I even install the mod if I'm gonna do that? And obviously, in an overly modded mod pack, what are you gonna expect? That is what I expect. It's just like, you know, you know. It's just it's annoying. It's annoying for sure. It's annoying to Holy Shields, sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's annoying for sure. But at the same time, when you play with a lot of mods, that's definitely what you're expecting, and I know that. And I'm not like, well, why the hell aren't you showing up? It's just some things you do want to show up, and you just never see. But I am super glad that Curse Collection will just continue to be here. Oh, you know what? I didn't know that, also, we're probably not going to use this card because it'll just make us play another floor, and I'll be honest, I'm not interested. But, like, yeah, I didn't know it worked with cards. That's cool. But, yeah, anyway. Basically, I was saying stuff, and I don't know what it is anymore. And to be honest, it probably didn't really mean much or matter much, so we're just going to move on. This run is obviously good, right? We have C-section, and we have a 1.8 times damage multiplier. And yada, 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 yada. It's whatever. Like, I know it's good. I just don't currently care. I am tired. I have a phone that's now on the ground. I have a headache. I'm like, you know, it's one of those days where kind of like what you want to, like, you know, when you have work, but you just don't at all feel like you want to go in, and you're just like, damn. I would give anything to go back into bed right now. Yeah. That's one of these days. That's what I'm feeling today. It's just one of those days where you just want to go back to sleep. You know what I mean? That's all you want. You just want to go lay down, go to sleep, and then wake up later, and then go back to sleep again. And I think those days are completely fair. I can even sometimes I even like those days, but you only like those days when you actually have the experience of, oh, I can go back to sleep. So I mean, it's already pitch fucking black out, by the way. Like, there is no light coming into my room at all, and I've been awake for, like, a little over an hour. I really, really, really want to fix my sleep schedule, but I fucking can't, dude. I have, like, whatever advice you can think of to give me for going to sleep, I guarantee you I've already done it. For me, I physically cannot go to sleep until, like, I pass out, you know? Like, if I am tired, that's one thing. I still can't fall asleep. I have to be beyond exhausted, and that takes a long time, you know, because typically you get, like, your 8 hours of sleep, and then you move on and blah, 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 blah. But, like, if I get 8 hours of sleep, think about it, right? If you get 8 hours of sleep, you're probably not exhausted by the time you would normally go to sleep. We'll just do this. I think he'll be very, if as long as he has C-section, yeah, we'll keep him. But yeah, if you're going to sleep at like 10 p.m. every night, by 10 p.m. you're probably tired, not exhausted. In order to get exhausted, and I mean like exhausted, you're probably gonna have to stay up pretty damn late, right? It'll be like 2 a.m. and you'll be like, damn, I'm super duper duper tired. That's where I have to get to. So if I fall asleep at 4 a.m. the night before, odds are the next night it's gonna take me to like 6 or 7 to fall asleep. So how my sleep schedule goes is I'll fall asleep super late, and then every night it'll get pushed back a little till one night I don't sleep, and then it'll kind of reset. And I'll be falling asleep at 1 again, but then the next night it'll be like 2 or 3, and then it'll just keep going. So my sleep schedule is completely fricked. And I know like some people say, oh yeah, you need like a wind down period before you go to sleep, no electronics. Been there, done that, tried that, no results even after a certain amount of time. I know some people say, oh, you need like a set schedule so your body like knows, hey, it's time to sleep. Been there, done that. Every night to this day, I still lay down at the exact same time. I have the same schedule, you know. I finish doing my recording and stuff at like 2, and then I wait 2 hours because like you're not supposed to be on your. And now this is only some nights. This is this is something I've tried, not something I consistently do. I do go to bed every night at the same time, but still. So yeah, it's like I've done all these things because I've looked up how to sleep, and like I've talked to even doctors about like what the fuck, how am I gonna sleep, and it doesn't work. So my sleep schedule is in a constant state of I fix it just for it to get broken again, right? And I've not found a way around that yet, and that's all I'm looking for. I'm just looking for curse of creation. Okay. I'm just looking for a way to avoid this, basically. But I have not found it yet. And then there's also the case of, like, melatonin, right? Melatonin, dude, honestly, that's not... Well, now I guess we're forget-me-now. I just wanted to do that. Okay, buddy. Can you press buttons? Oh, yes, you can. Okay. Can you collect stuff? I don't think so. Nope. But yeah, so, like, I'm just looking for a way to, not have my sleep schedule so screwed. Because I'll be honest, days where I wake up at like 9 and have a full day, wake up, you know, with the sunlight out, and then have a full day where by like 10 I'm pretty wide and awake, you know what I mean? So it's like oh okay. But yeah, so like by 10 I'm just what's it called, but I'm awake when I wake up at 9, by 10 o'clock, and that's pretty damn early, right? Especially for me, because, you know, you think I wake up at 4 p.m. So being, like, wide and awake by 10 is, like, 5 hours earlier than I would normally be wide and awake. Also, I know we went in there, only bought a soul heart. No, we bought piggy too. That's all I fucking didn't want to happen, dude. I didn't even know where he was that whole time, by the way. But then I know what fucking happened. I picked up the goddamn trinket again. And that, why do they make it so the drop trinket button is the same button that makes the guy that you're trying to hold still? Like, what? Like, why is that good? You know, I get that there's fucking controller. And I know I could probably change it in the settings, but like, come on. It works for some things, like when you're trying to swap your fucking consumables. But you have an entire keyboard. There's an F button right here. Okay, that's full screen. But you don't need a full screen button. There's a settings menu. Like, there's so many buttons, and you can't figure out a better button than one that's literally already used for something that negatively impacts that. Are you crazy? Okay, Curse of Creation proving to be rather obnoxious, which I'm liking, because I thought it was going to be one of those curses that never did anything. But it turns out it has a positive and negative, which is really cool. We're going to go Dark Path because we do have a damage multiplier. Oh, good. You know, I didn't want Boss Rush or anything. Oh, I forgot that we accidentally popped that card because we wanted to do something. I don't remember what. That's fine. But yeah, so sleep is just, it's not gonna function. And I'm gonna probably try some, like, stronger melatonin soon. But, like, I mean, and I do take melatonin, which is probably a problem for me sleeping, too. Because, like, if you take melatonin, then you don't have melatonin, the odds that you can sleep without melatonin are, like, nothing. And I've been trying to go melatonin-less. Why do we have, like, so many goddamn items? Mom's eye. Sure. Oh, yeah, we need to go over there. Just fucking kidding. That room's just a nightmare. That room is one of those ones where it's an obnoxious time waste. I will admit though, Mom's Eye with C-section is damn good, cause like the C-section do home. So now you do have to be aiming in their general direction still, obviously. It's not like they're gonna go from back there to actually hitting, but it's still nice, I would say. But yeah. So the sleep, I want to try some stronger melatonin, and I'm hoping to try that tonight. I will update you guys on how that works. Actually, I won't update you tomorrow. Well, no, no, I won't. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna be recording tomorrow's Let's Play video, which is obviously this one today. Also, IBS works with Found Soul, which is something that's been screwing me over that I'm now realizing. But yeah. Oh, come on, dude. I was literally so happy. I'm like, oh yeah, we can fucking Abyss coupon. And the game was like, yeah, you thought. But yeah, so I can't update you guys tomorrow on the whole sleep thing, whether or not the melatonin worked, but I will update you guys. Fucking Found Soul, man. I will update you guys eventually. Hopefully the day after tomorrow. That's the time I'm gonna assume I'll be able to update you, though once again, like, no promises, because I mean, this is assuming I remember to get the melatonin, because I think my roommate has some as he calls it, I think the good shit. And I do need to try it. Does this give me, okay, no, honestly, this is fine. I'm gonna take this because it might give me more damage. Okay, it does. Great. We got 2 negatives. You know what? I missed the deal with the devil. I missed boss rush. So I missed a total of potentially like up to 8 item choices if we got a really good deal with the devil, but more than likely only 5. Yeah, I think we missed 5 item choices though because of that goddamn card. Listen, how about this? The best way to make sure you don't die is just get you the fuck out. I'll press these on my own, and then you can come back to me. Here we go. Yeah, but like that button shouldn't have so many goddamn uses. It's like, oh yeah, you want to swap your pill? Great. You want to swap your active item? Great. You want to drop a trinket? Great. You want to hold an enemy still? Sorry, not an enemy. You want to hold a friend still? Great. It's like, legitimately, it's like 12 bajillion uses, and I understand to an extent that like there's not going to be a unique button for everything just due to the limitations of keyboards, but like no way something like holding that guy still cannot be done. You know, like that's definitely a possibility. Where is he? Oh. No, he's got it. No. Oh, he's over there? Um. Found Soul, dude. You want to, like, come back to me? Okay, he's back. I knew I didn't see him, but, like, I kept seeing his shot, so I was like, oh, I'm fine. He's here. I'm just being blind. No, I wasn't being blind. He was being invisible, turns out. Okay, how do you not get him killed here? I think the best way is gonna be like a bit of a this. Oh, you're fine, you're fine. Just Found Soul, get out of here. Okay. Oh, I knew that one we either had to go big or go home, and trust me, I did not want to go home in that moment. But yeah. So, this run is obviously disgusting. I do apologize for throwing so heavily at the beginning. That's like naturally 100% on me. Like, that's not even an arguable fact. Unless the whole cutscene actually didn't play, in which case that's no longer on me, because, like, what do you... Why do we still have the buff? Okay, we don't anymore. Why do we have 40 damage for a second? That was so weird. What the hell is this run, man? But yeah, so, like, I'm so upset about that Archie thing, but assuming it's not my fault, I'll be happy, but I have quite the feeling that it's probably my fault, right? Like, odds are the game didn't just gloriously bug and get rid of the, what's it called? Get rid of the cutscene, though if it did, what the hell, man? How would you even go about, like, breaking like that at the worst time possible? No, it is my fault for having the muscle memory of press space upon entering a boss fight. The problem is, I cannot remember the last time I've accidentally used an active item walking into a boss fight. So, like, if it never happens, why would I be scared, right? Like, I genuinely think I might have done that once or twice in my life. And that means of all the time I played Isaac, that's not a lot considering I have almost 1,000 hours in the game. And I've gotten to that place, you know, a fair few times. So it's like, come on. Well, why now? Why now? Okay, so we're not getting an item from this boss. We will suck it up. Well, no, we can suck up. Depends. When you're not holding, it's gonna go up. Yep. Okay. When you're not holding Pony, do you still get the flight bonus? Oh hell yeah. That's not, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I keep using cards on accident. That's also muscle memory. Whenever I see Abyss, I've like only had it as an active item 1 or 2 other times, but I've played a lot of Tainted Apollyon. So like I will just press Q because I'm like, oh, it's Abyss. You press Q to do Abyss. I know this. And then it's like, oh wait, no, I'm completely lying because this is not Apollyon. But yeah, C-section Archie. I can't wait to call this like C-section Archie start. And then you guys like watch the video and you're like, he actually just did that. Like he gets the Archie start and then fucking we can suck that up. He gets the Archie start and then just throws it away. Yep, yes I did. And you know what? I'm not gonna put it in the title, but I'm gonna put the Archie in the title. But I'm not gonna put the fact that I fuck up in the title. You're gonna have to figure out as I did, which was suddenly and out of nowhere. Give me this. Press the spacebar. Hell yeah. We have like a decent fly army going. The locusts are actually super good. I think they obviously do scale through damage, I believe, and that's like that makes them fantastic because you'll get more as time goes on just from sucking up the items you don't care about, right? And even if they didn't scale with directly with damage, they would still end up scaling just with pure quantity. So no matter what, they're gonna get stronger and stronger as you go along, just due to the amount you have. But having the amount and the damage increase, that's huge. You know what I mean? Like that's really, really big. That means these are gonna go from being like, oh, these aren't really impacting my run when you first pick up the item to like, oh, these are my run. Okay, let's go to the black market. Oh, so we skipped the mom's heart fight and we're going down. Thank God unless the door opens. No, okay. Thank God I decided to do the good old thing of taking the negative for once, which I never do. I never take the negative, but thank God I did. I don't think pressing spacebar does anything. We could get 2 sharp plugs. That doesn't really help. Okay, let's go. No mom's heart fight for us, which is kind of unfortunate because, like, I think the boss fights, when you have a strong run, they're some of the most fun you have while playing Isaac. Like, the boss fights just are a good time, right? You kind of melt them, and seeing them melt, it's really, really good. But no seeing mom's heart melt. Thank God we chose the negative, though, because here we are about to go fight Satan, and if we didn't, that'd be the end of our run. And you know what I would have done? I would have given us I would probably have cheated in the negative, because, like, come on. Thank you, Found Soul, for picking up... What do you mean, do-do-do? Was that just OneDrive can't sign in noise? Because, like, why the hell would OneDrive actually make a noise that was so angry? But yeah, so... Thank God we chose the negative. I'm still, like, I never, ever, ever go negative path. So, like, the fact that I randomly was just like, okay, yeah, I mean, I kind of want the damage this one time was just huge. This could have been a very differently mooted video right now. We already are after the loss of an Archie. To be fair, I would not have used the Archie. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think I would have used it because... As I said, it's already late and I have to record 2 runs today. So it's like, I really don't think I was going to be using the Archie to begin with. However, like, I would have probably thought about it, and then there's a chance I would have. And I never got that chance, which hurts. I might have just, I think consciously if I had used it, I would have used it at a similar time as to when I did, because... I would have used it early to get some bonus things, you know, just like a nice free starting item room and shit. Instead, I just didn't, like, I mean, I did, but instead I didn't mean to and then did that. So, I don't know. It's not like the biggest loss in the world because, and this isn't me trying to make up for the fact that I accidentally used an Archie, okay? Listen, I accidentally used it. That is a fact. It was not intentional. This is not part of some grand scheme. I'm just an idiot, okay? I'm just saying that I probably would have used it anyway, which is... makes it less bad in my head, but it still really hurt because it wasn't intentional. If it was intentional, no one would have like batted an eye. People would have just been like, okay, great, that's a completely fair use of Archie. You know, just use it to get a little bit of extra stuff. Also, we just wasted like all of our little shield thing that's been around us, which has been the biggest part of the reason why Found Soul's been living for as long as it has. Not on this floor, but you know, in general. Okay, let us go to the final floor. Hell yeah. What are we getting? Ooh, Rebirth. Okay, I really like this curse. That's just Satanic Bible. Why are you so fucking happy, Isaac? Get out of here. Rebirth makes it so every enemy has a, Okay, music was stopped. Every enemy has a chance to respawn. I doubt it works with bosses, which means we got it on a floor where it'll barely ever matter. I could see a world in which it works with mini-bosses. I think that'd be a fair balance thing. Oh, fuck everything you stand for. I think that'd be a fair balance thing, because if it worked with mini bosses, you would have to fight the mini boss twice, but you'd get hella rewarded. You know what I mean? Like from greed, you could roll the steam chail for chail. Roll the chail. Yeah, that was all English right there. Roll the chance for steam sale twice. You could get a bunch of money even if you don't get that. You'll probably get the swallow penny throughout one of those kills, right? So I think it working with mini bosses could be a nice balance thing, because I don't think it'd be too overpowered to fight them twice. But I also, because like you can already get them multiple times in a run, right? I don't think it'd be too overpowered, but I also don't think it'd be too easy. Because if you're struggling on a run and then you fight greed and then there's two of them, that curse is gonna completely fuck you over, you know. But I think that could be, a positive, right? Because I think curses should have the chance to fuck you over. Oh, see, there we go. Okay, we saw a Curse the Rebirth proc, but the problem is we have C-section, so it's not gonna really matter if we have a Curse of Rebirth proc, because it's just always the fucking IBS. I can't believe IBS works for all your familiars. That does not feel like the kind of thing that should work like that, but, you know, whatever. I mean, it's not like IBS would ever work well to begin with, right? It's just, also, we were 100% going to full clear the entire map. But yeah, but it's not like IBS is the kind of thing that is good anyway. It kind of sucks always. So, I wonder if freezing enemies stops them from rebirth. So, I wonder if Uranus is basically a complete way around. Also, that card with the holy shields, it was disgusting. Like, in the best way possible, obviously. But yeah, I wonder if Uranus is a complete way around rebirth, because I could see a world in which I don't know why we're doing this, but I could see a world in which frozen enemies can't be reborn because they don't die, they just become frozen, you know what I mean? So like I could see that. This enemy with rebirth I can also see being annoying, but Fettered Heart had us covered there, so that's good. No, this, okay, remember what I said about that last enemy? It's true for that one. I don't know if he can be reborn. Once again, I don't know the ins and out of the mod. I know what everything does because I just reviewed it, but I don't know what everything does perfectly. I don't know the intricacies of every single item in the mods. But yeah, this run was fun. The R-key thing obviously sucked ass, but that's just, sometimes you gotta suck some ass, you know? So, I understand, game. Let's just do this. Great, that's like most of his goddamn health. Not really, but you know, it's a good chunk. We don't even have to move for the rest of the game. We're gonna, but we don't have to. And we're done. No delirium if it's here. Nope, let's leave. Alright, I do apologize for the R-key misplay. I do apologize for my lack of energy, and just the commentary in this video I think wasn't perfect, but I do genuinely really appreciate you for sticking by if you got this far. Seriously means the world. But anyway, wait, how does it go? If you like the video, oh wait, how the fuck do I end the video? But anyway, if you liked the video, leave a comment, likes, what, do it, just do whatever you please, and I'll see you next time.